some more measurements that make no sense. Let me put this back to default. So I'm at 83 volts a meter. This is my USB grounding cable being grounded to the radiator. So 78 volts a meter. This goes into my speakers. It's a little bit complicated, but it goes into this digital analog conversion, which plugs into the speakers, which are powered by a switch mode power supply, 24 volts, all going into the same power strip. My Ethernet router is also in that same power strip, going into European grounded cables but ungrounded apartment. But for some reason, if I unplug my speakers from my laptop, the electric fields jump up. That has nothing to do with how it's being grounded. You can hear it's, if I touch this, I don't know if it's my body. The speakers should have nothing to do with the grounding. I really don't know what's going on. And then look at this. Let's plug in the Ethernet cable. Maybe it's a ground loop happens. So that's normal now. I just plugged in. It changed nothing when I plugged in the Ethernet. But when I unplugged, a minute ago when I unplugged the Ethernet cable, it also jumped up, but now it's not doing that. Maybe wouldn't be a ground loop because I only have one ground. As far as I understand, my outland ground doesn't work because I tested before with a ground checker. I unplugged the ground. That makes sense. It should jump up because it's not grounded now. That's logical. This is the cable I'm using to ground. Okay, well, that shouldn't do anything when I unplug it, and it doesn't, but before when I recorded it, it did. And when I unplugged my speakers, jumping up to 400 volts a meter, but the speakers have nothing to do with the ground. Are the speakers somehow preventing a ground loop?